This morning, we shall discuss proposed legislation to update the antiquated World War II era Commonwealth Act number 616, or an act to punish espionage and other offenses against the national security. This representation, as chairperson of this committee during the 19th Congress, sponsored committee report number 525 on the same topic last February 4, 2025. Naisara natin may habol ang pagpasa ng batas nito bago ang adjournment noong Hunyo. Unfortunately, there was no progress on the counterpart measure on the part of the House of Representatives, and the bill remained pending before the House Committee. We're hopeful that we can steer the passage of this important and timely measure this 20th Congress. And I thank the National Intelligence Coordinating Agency, the NICA, the Department of National Defense, the Armed Forces of the Philippines, and other government agencies for assisting this committee during the previous Congress in coming up with the report. We're counting on your continued support and expertise, as well as the invaluable assistance of our dear colleagues and fellow co-authors in moving this legislation forward towards its enactment. And in light of the numerous alarming incidents of arrests of foreign nationals spying in both military and civilian activities using advanced set of technologies, there is no denying that spies, enemies of the state, and hostile elements are here and have embedded themselves in our society. Hence, we need to upgrade and fortify our capacities to secure our land and our people, beginning with an enhanced legal framework and an updated policy. And at this juncture, I yield the floor to our colleagues who would like to make an opening statement. Senator Laksa.
I have no opening remarks, Mr. Chairman. Thank you.
Senator Risa.
Salamat po, Mr. Chairman. At magandang umaga po sa lahat. Bago po tayo mapunta sa mahabang listahan ng mga uri ng drones, pati itong tinatawag nilang IMCI or MC Catcher, at kung ano-ano pang gamit, para po sa akin, ang hearing na ito ay hindi lamang tungkol sa gadgets at teknolohiya. Higit sa kagamitan, ito ay tungkol sa sapat na pondo, kapasidad, koordinasyon, pananagutan, kasama na ang maayos na vetting sa mga organisasyong ukol sa pambansang seguridad at siyempre ang pagbabantay sa kapakanan ng ating kababayan. Given that, I would like to bring to your attention, dear Chair, Senator Ping, and colleagues, several red flags na sunod-sunod at nakakabahala. Una, sa kalupaan. Tignan natin yung bitbit ng mga Chinese nationals na naaresto malapit sa Malacanang, US Embassy, Camp Aguinaldo, Camp Crame at Villamor Air Base. May Chinese national na naarestong bitbit ang IMCI Catcher na ginagamit pang intercept ng mobile phone traffic. Mayroon ding nahulihan ng LIDAR sensors na may triple camera setup at navigational satellite system para sa topographic mapping. Sa karagatan naman, may mga drone at solar-powered CCTV, may deploy and forget underwater sensors o underwater drones, bukod pa sa acoustic sensors at SATCOM na nasamsam ng otoridad. Again, mula na naman sa mga Chinese nationals. Mayroon ding mga nahulihan ng terrain maps na tanaw ang ating mga mahahalagang base. At sa atin namang mga institusyon, may mga Chinese nationals rin na nakapasok sa PCG Auxiliary. Noong mga nakaraang taon, senyales na dapat ayusin ang screening at vetting sa kanilang roster. Isa na nga dyan, yung napabalita ngayong linggo na si Joseph C. na nabigyan pa ng ranggo na Auxiliary Commodore. Of course, there is also the threat posed by foreign coordinated disinformation and malign influence operations na dapat nating aksyonan habang nirerespeto ang karapatan sa pamamahayag ng mamamayan. Dear Chair, dear colleagues, ang soberanya natin hindi lang nakasukat sa teritoryo. Nasa pag-aalaga rin natin sa integridad, dangal ng ating mga institusyon, proseso at pati papeles. Talakayan natin ngayong umaga sa pamumuno ni Chair kung paano nating magagawa iyan sa pamamagitan nitong ating pagbusisi sa mga nakasalang na anti-espionage legislation ni na Senator Ping at iba pa naming mga colleagues. Salamat po, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Senator Risa. May we call on the COMSEC to state for the record the agenda of our very first public hearing and to acknowledge the presence of our resource persons.
Thank you, Honorable Chairperson, Senator Estrada. Included in the agenda of today's public hearing are the following bills on espionage. Senate Bill Number 33, an act defining and penalizing espionage and other similar offenses against national security, filed by Committee Vice Chairperson Senator Panfilo Ping Lacson. Senate Bill Number 73, an act defining and penalizing espionage and other offenses against national security, filed by our chairperson, Senator Jinggoy Ejercito Estrada. Senate Bill Number 553, an act defining and penalizing espionage and other offenses against national security, filed by Majority Leader Senator Joel Villanueva. And Senate Bill Number 663, an act defining and penalizing espionage and other offenses against national security, filed by Deputy Minority Leader Senator Juan Miguel Meads Zubiri. Let me acknowledge the presence of our resource person from the Department of National Defense, Assistant Secretary Eric Lawrence D. From the Armed Forces of the Philippines, we have Brigadier General Harold Anthony Pascua and Brigadier General Ismael Mandanas. From the Department of Justice, we have Senior State Counsel Freddy Ganchun. From the Department of Information and Communications Technology, we have Director Maria Victoria Castro. From the Department of Foreign Affairs, we have Deputy Assistant Secretary Leia Victoria Carada. From the Philippine National Police, we have Police Colonel Dominador Matalang and Police Lieutenant Colonel Ivan Abesa, Police Colonel Robert Bukad, and Police Colonel R.V. Parawan Bueno. From the Office of the Solicitor General, we have Assistant Solicitor General Gilbert Medrano, Solicitor No Bautista, and Solicitor Joshua Mark Ortile. From the National Intelligence Coordinating Agency, we have Attorney Rowena Acudili and Attorney Mary May Arcillas. From the National Telecommunications Commission, we have Attorney Alfred Francis Gallegos. From the National Bureau of Investigation, we have Acting Regional Director Ferdinand Lavin. From the National Privacy Commission, we have Attorney Johanna Kira Giorgio. From the Anti-Money Laundering Council, we have Attorney Romel Trijo and Attorney Nicole Tabliso Malyari. That would be all, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, COMSEC. We'll start the question and answer portion. Senator Lacson, you have the floor.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I understand that this is just a wrapping up committee hearing, and this will be the first and only committee hearing that will be conducted under the 20th Congress, since you have already conducted hearings under the 19th Congress. And as a matter of tradition, we can only, just wrap up the committee hearings and get on with the preparation of the committee report. Having said that, Mr. President, or Mr. Chairman, I only have two questions, and I'd like to address my questions to the law enforcement units, agencies present here, including the AMLC and the NSC, National Security Council. As earlier mentioned by the Honorable Ontiveros, maraming arrests na nangyari since, I believe, May last year up to April this year. At least 19 individuals were arrested on suspicion of committing espionage activities in the country. More than the status of their cases, I am particularly interested in the follow-up or pursuit operations conducted by the different law enforcement agencies, especially the AMLA, or the AMLAC. Kasi it's not enough that we filed cases. It's not enough that they are incarcerated and facing charges under Commonwealth Act 616 kasi wala pa naman talaga tayong bagong batas. But I'm interested, as I said, particularly, anong nangyaring follow-up operations dito? Meron ba kayong pinalo up na mga leads that could result in pursuit operations para ma-prevent ang ganito activities? Anybody can answer? Yung mga resource persons from the different law enforcement units. Starting with the NBI, I believe. Kasi may mga na-arresto rin kayo with the military, with the armed forces of the Philippines, di ba? So please.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Good morning, Your Honors.
Before that, Comsec, you have something to say?
Mr. Chair, may we just acknowledge the presence as well of Assistant Secretary Evangeline Ong Jimenez Ducro from the Department of Foreign Affairs, Your Honor.
All right.
Thank you.
Please proceed, Director.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. For the NBI, we had 6 or 7 operations, including, I believe, the last one was immediately prior to the holding of the national elections last May, where we intercepted in the act yung a Chinese national operating an IMSI in response to the query of the good Senator